Hello and welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, we are going to talk about how to set a realistic band score for your IELTS academic reading. This is important because your goal should not simply be a number that you like. It should match your real purpose and the level of performance you need. Before we begin, please subscribe to the channel if you are preparing for IELTS academic writing or reading test. I'm going to give you more and more advice that you need to pass the test. This lesson is going to help you as a learner to choose realistic IELTS academic reading targets. IELTS scores are reported on bands 0 to 9. There is no pass or fail. Reading is scored out of 40 questions with the raw score converted to a band score. This means a useful goal is not just a number you like. It should match your real purpose and the level of performance you need. Why setting a goal matters? A clear band score goal can help you to study with more focus, measure progress properly, understand how many correct answers you roughly need, and avoid aiming too low or unrealistically too high. Without a target, learners often practice without direction. With a target, preparation becomes more purposeful. Start with your purpose, therefore. Your target should begin with why you are taking the test. Now, there are so many learners. For example, grade 12, you could be wanting to go into university, and therefore your goal could look something very different to someone who is already in university, because you could be looking at admission into a degree or a pathway. Therefore, you should check the minimum score that you are required. And for those that are doing professional registration, meeting English actually is a requirement for most professional registrations. Therefore, checking the score is very important and having a goal that suits what you need. IELTS itself advises that organizations set the score requirements, and therefore when you are going to have that goal, make sure you check the organization. And that means that your target should be based on your destination, not guesswork. Know what your band score means. A good target is easier to set when you understand what different bands represent. For example, band 6 shows that you are a competent user, band 7 shows a good user, band 8 shows a very good user, and so on and so forth. These labels are very important and they reflect the level of English. Use the reading score guide. So for example, for IELTS academic reading, the official average guide shows the following rough score. You can see on your screen. If you get 15, it's like band 5. You get 23, band 6. You get 30, band 7. You get 35, band 8. So you need to know, like if you get 30 out of 40, you get 35 out of 40, what band you are going to end up with. And again, when you look at this, these figures are useful when setting a goal. They show that if you want to move from band 6 to band 7 in reading, you usually need to increase your raw score from 23 or from around 23 correct answers to 30 correct answers. The precise cutoff varies slightly from one test version to another. Set 3 kinds of goals. A strong IELTS plan often includes 3 score goals. Number 1, minimum goal. This is the lowest score that you need to get for your course. The target goal. This is the score that you actively working towards in your daily preparation. And then the stretch goal. This is a slightly higher goal that gives you extra confidence and a safety margin. Now, this approach is helpful because some learners aim only for the minimum and leave no room for mistakes. A target and stretch goal give you better direction. A practical way to choose your goal is to use this simple process. Number 1, check the official requirements for your university, your course, your employer, or your registration body. Find your current level through practice tests. Compare your raw score and band with your results that are required. Set a realistic next target, not just a dream score. Review the goal regularly as your performance improves. This works well because IELTS reports that both section scores and overall band score. So learners need to know what they are aiming at as they read for their test. Now let's look at this example of planning. In this example, you might see this. Someone is at band 5, they aim for band 6. Someone who is at band 6, you can aim for 6.5 or 7, depending on your requirement. If you are at around band 7, you can aim for 7.5 or 8. This is not an official rule. It is just a practical way to make progress step by step. Important caution: do not choose your target based only on what friends say, because requirements vary. Some universities and organizations may ask for different overall scores or different minimum scores in each skill. Now, what are the points to remember in this lesson? Set your goal according to your real purpose. Check the official requirements of the institution or registration body. Use your current practice score to set a realistic next target. Understand the approximate raw score needed for your desired reading band. Aim for the progress that is challenging but achievable. In conclusion, in setting a band score goal, you need to remember certain important things. A good goal is clear, realistic, and linked to your actual study or professional pathway. Do not just set a goal. Think about the institution you are using or the institution requesting for those results, and therefore your goal can be 3-tiered: minimum, maximum, and stretch. How far can you stretch yourself up above the minimum? Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. And remember, if you have not subscribed yet, this is your chance to subscribe and share this video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.